Hello, second graders. My name is Ms. Germeroth, and I'll be instructing your social studies mini lesson for today. Make sure you have your social studies notebook and a pencil nearby. You're going to need them after you watch this video. Last week, we learned that the United States is run as a democracy. This means that the country is ruled by the people who can vote and help make decisions. And again, compared to the past, that means we are no longer ruled by a king. We have a president who is elected by the people. Last week, we also learned about multiple different ways that we can be good citizens. To summarize these ways, this included volunteering, being honest and trustworthy, following rules, respecting others, learning about the world around you, respecting others' property or respecting and treating their belongings with care, being compassionate, taking responsibility for your actions, being a good, social, and kind neighbor, and protecting the environment. Today, we will discuss the responsibilities that you have as a citizen. Responsibilities are jobs or tasks that a person must complete. As a child, you may have responsibilities that you must complete at home, such as different chores like making a bed, doing the dishes, taking out the trash, taking care of your pets. As a student, your responsibility is to come focused and ready and excited to learn every day. There are many responsibilities that you have as a citizen of the United States. Some examples of these responsibilities are learning about what is happening in your community or in your state, obeying the law, and respecting others' beliefs. Voting is one of our biggest responsibilities as citizens. A vote is a process by which a group of people can decide things fairly. For example, your teacher may have had you take a vote in class before. Maybe you all voted on which Go Noodle video to watch for your brain break. Some people vote for their favorite acts on television shows or on different award shows. When people talk about voting, they most often mean making an official choice for a government leader, such as a mayor, a senator, a governor, or even the president. When many people vote at the same time, it's called an election. Voters visit polling places during elections. Polling places are buildings, such as churches and fire stations, where people gather to vote. Sometimes even schools can be used as voting stations. Voting is a privilege, or a right that has been granted or given to you. But it is also a big responsibility. We protect our freedoms in America by trying to elect wise and honest leaders. We also protect our freedoms by voting on issues small and large, from building a new school to changing the Constitution. Listen carefully as I read you the text, I voted. This text will tell us more about what exactly voting is and why everybody does it. I voted. Making a choice makes a difference. By Mark Schulman, illustrated by Serge Bloch. Which do you like better? Apples or oranges? Markers or crayons? Trampolines or swimming pools? Some choices are easy to make. Ice cream or onions? Some choices are harder. Ice cream or cupcakes? Anytime you choose one thing instead of another, you can say that you voted for it. When you're the only one voting, you tend to get what you want. But people usually vote together. Imagine you're choosing a classroom pet. Everyone will be voting. And the pet you'll all get is the pet that most people vote for, even if it isn't the one you wanted. So if you want your choice to win, here's what you can do before everyone votes. You can let people know which choice you want. You can work with people who want the same thing. You can talk to the people who want something different. Maybe you will change their mind. Maybe they will change yours. Then when it's time to vote, you vote. It's simple. Sometimes everyone knows what you chose. Sometimes it's a secret. But everyone's vote must get counted. And the winner is whatever got the most votes. Maybe your side will win. And maybe your side will not. But if you don't vote, you don't get to choose. and your vote might be the one that makes the difference. Win or lose, when everyone follows the rules, voting is fair for everyone. It's the same when grown-ups vote. Grown-ups vote for the people who help run our towns, our cities, our states, and our country. They could be mayors, governors, representatives, senators, or even the President of the United States. These people pass laws that can change the way we live, so we have to choose our leaders carefully, because different leaders want different things. Some will do things you really, really like. Some will do things you really, really don't. That's why it's important to choose the leaders we want. So we vote. We vote for candidates. A candidate is someone asking for your vote. How do you know which candidate will make the best choices? You listen. You read. You talk to the people you trust. Sometimes you can even ask the candidates yourself. When election day finally comes, everyone goes to the nearest voting place. Once you've had your 18th birthday and your name is added to the list of voters, you can vote too. At every voting place, everyone stands in line. Everyone finds their name on the voter list. Everyone votes for a candidate and someone wins. If you're old enough, it's important to vote. If you're not old enough, you know what to do. Listen, read, talk, ask, and tell someone who's old enough to bring you along on election day. When the voting is done, you might get a sticker. And that sticker will say, "I voted."